definitely did not meet up. It was a little crazy. And I did forget it. You were right. I was going to forget it. I also found three patterns I need to send out as well. Hopefully, I'll get to it this weekend. Yesterday was a rough day. When I left here, my diverticulitis, I think, just kicked up again, another notch, and I was having issues all day, and it was not fun. Yesterday was not a fun day. I'm back to a liquid diet for a little bit, or just very bland diet for a little bit. But all is well. Good morning, Sherry. So, I got a little obsessed with the Quilt of Valor quilt. And I put in that we were going to finish the Quilt of Valor quilt tomorrow. But here's this one. This one is done. For the most part, I have to put a border. I think you've seen this already. When I went through my stash, I had a yard of this fabric. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to pull this over. I'm going to use this for my border. It needs to be 10 inches wide or under 10 inches. So I'm going to do a 5-inch border all the way around, and it will give me what I need. So that's one thing. The other, you know what? I'll leave the other for a reveal. The other one is completely done. The one with the flags and the idea that I had using that big block book. So I ended up not using the pattern in the three yard big block book, but it gave me great inspiration. So I can't wait to show it to you tomorrow. I'm going to show you that tomorrow morning. But this one, I'll just leave this one up because I'm going to put the border on later on. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Teresa. I think I've got everyone, right? Good morning, Dawn, Sherry, Catherine, Linda, Teresa, and Deb. We are going to be working on our Flyaway, and I brought this with me. I'm a little sore. Every time I sit, it kind of hurts. Don't mind me if I'm flinching. It's okay. It was better than yesterday. I don't know what set it off. I have a suspicion because when the last time it was set off a little bit, I had eaten beef and it wasn't sitting right. And when we were on this last camping trip, I had hamburger and beef hot dogs. So, I mean, it is Memorial Day. And I'm wondering if that's not it, if that's the culprit. So, I guess stay tuned as I learn my new body. So I am doing the PMQ Flyaway, and here is clue 4. This is my little sheet, and it's my little cheat sheet. I always have a little pad of paper to write my clues on, meaning fabric A, B, and C. I pulled out my clue 4 baggie, ready to go. Again, I brought this on me to do on, let me turn this on camping trip with me. But what I didn't think about was the ironing, so I just left that for today. But in the meantime, with all this excitement of camping and the Cotton Cuts Flyaway, which I am enjoying immensely, love it to take on vacation. Problem is next time bring an iron. And in any case, they are doing another one called Under the Sea. And I just got all the information yesterday. So I know a couple of you have asked me, and I'm going to put this all up on a post as well, about my promo code. So my promo code is Leanna C, but it's a little different. According to them, they spelt it a little different this year. So, or this particular one. So in my email, it reads LEANNASEA. So Leanna C, but 2 N's instead of 1. My name only has 1 N, but they spelled it with 2 N's when they made this promo code. So if you are going to join me, because I know a lot of you are joining me doing the Under the Sea PMQ, you would use Leanna, Leannasea, Leanna C. If that doesn't work, try it without double N's, but that's how they had it in when they sent it to me. So there's just so much going on. They have, if you sign up, you'll get a bonus gift with your first shipment. And supplies are limited. That's what I have written down here. It's actually really great. They gave me a really great information. So when all that happens, just know that they have a couple of things. So you know everything is pre-cut. You've seen that. And you know that I do it normally during a live, so it could be done. They say within 45 minutes. You know, I chat and do stuff. You see Sean do it as well. You know, we love it. I get it where the box comes all at one time, but there's multiple options. You can prepay and receive all your fabric in one shipment, okay? Then you can get it monthly. Now, if you do it with the one shipment, everything includes free shipping. Monthly delivery will receive one clue each month. If you prepay, you will receive all the fabrics in one delivery, all at one time, without waiting for the mail each month. It says we will then email the detectives, because you guys would be the detectives, directions each month for assembly of their quilt top, so that they might participate in real time. Now, this year, the backing options are different. So I do buy the options, the backing and the border. Let me show you. I myself do this, okay? Where did it go? So this was for the last PMQ. And I buy this. I personally buy the border kit, and this was my backing, and so that's going to go on my other PMQ. That was something I bought. Even though I'm an ambassador, yes, they send me the clues, but I buy the backing and the optional border. So, but this year they're doing this particular PMQ, they are doing a 108, which I love a 108. So for me, I was excited to see that. And then also, you know, I always get an oops kit. Let me show you my oops kit, because things happen. You know, you've seen me wreck some things, you know, it happens. And then you could cut out your own little piece. So this is this oops kit right here. And this is in the Flyaway. And yes, I've used it. I used it in the last one. So oops kit comes in handy. And then what I did with my oops kit for my Floral States of America, I used it on the back. I put it in the backing. They're also offering something new. They have it called Try Before You Buy program. This is for those who are curious about becoming a detective or are interested in participating in the mystery, but not sure how it works, and if you're ready to take the dive. So you just simply fill out a form on our website under Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and the Cotton Cuts team will mail you a half a clue free of charge. The clue will be from an older quilt and colorway, and is a great way to experience the program. So I did that. That's how I got into all this. I ordered one of these, I got it, I sewed it, and then that's how I started with the Floral States of America. So we have so many things. Tomorrow, I didn't print it out, but tomorrow is when the sign-ups are open. So colorways, sometimes they just, you know, they get sold out quickly. I do not know what my colorway is. It will be a surprise to you and to me. When they send me the box, I will open up the box, and then that's when you and I will know what my colorway is, which is a little different than previous. So that's going to be a mystery to the two of us. So yeah, so tomorrow sign-ups are open. Again, you can use my promo code. I also have the link down below on how to, you know, sign up. It's just a link. You go into descriptions is the first thing. So if you're interested, that's where that link will be. I think that's everything that I have for now. And let's get going on this. Let's see. So I am going to go ahead and open up my clue fork. And I am going to take my trusty design boards. I'm going to take them both. All right, and this is just a way for me to do this. I go ahead and put out, let me do this. And I do not have my glasses, but I can see a lot of you are here. You're saying good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Sharon, and good morning, Jessica. So I'm going to just lay these out. And are these the same size? That's the same size. So I'm going to lay those out. So in this case, it looks like I just have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to match. So this one is fabric D and this one is fabric A. So I just put this, whoops, here and kind of give myself. And then this one here is fabric C and this one here is fabric B. This is just kind of the way I do it to keep myself all straight, let's just say, right? And then the next thing I will do is I will come in here on my directions. Good morning, Joydy. So I have this, I've got this. Again, if you are just joining us now, you can watch the replay. I gave you all the information on the new Under the Sea PMQ that will be launched tomorrow. And my promo code, I've got it in there, is Leanna, Leannasea. I don't know, they stuck 2 N's in it this time around. Probably to trip us all up. All right, so here we go. I am looking at everything and I am going to go to the first thing we're going to do is take, and this is where this design board, we're going to take 4 of these and we're going to take our A's here and we're going to tilt them on a diagonal. And we're going to take our D's and let's see. It is raining here. I don't know how it is where you are, but we are having a little rainstorm. My honey covered my car last night before we went to bed, so I didn't wake up to a flooded car. All right, so here we are. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that here on the corner. And then over here, I have C and B. I'm going to actually just put them all together. Here we are. C goes here and B. So there we are. So these 2 B's. There we go. Then the next thing they want us to do is have 8 of the next ones, which is 8 D's and 8 C's. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And we'll put that there with 8 C's. 2, 4, 6, 8. Once I set this out, we can go have fun and play. Then we have C again and A. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Let's do that. And then we have A, which is this. And we have 8 of these. And D, which is this. That looks like that. Okay, and then I just have these blocks. So this is what I need to be sewing. Try to be sewing while I'm talking. And let's see. Let's come on over here. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I could do. Let's go with these cards here. Okay. I'm not feeling these cards today. Let's try a different, well, we did this side. Yeah, I don't feel like having a travesty happen first thing this morning. Let's go with where am I? How about that today? Ready? Where am I? I am a U.S. state. Though part of the Union, I was politically divided during the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln spent his young life in a cabin here. My Bulls trample the court in basketball. My most visited area is the Windy City. Does anybody have any clues? I can do a couple more clues. It says, I border Missouri, Indiana, and Wisconsin. We've got Illinois. Correct. Correct. Any houses around? So I'm going to do a mail opening tomorrow. I have a house and I have a Creative Notions box. You know what? Depending on how I feel, I may do something this afternoon. It really depends on how I feel. But I am set to open. I have looks like two envelopes with houses. And yes, one is yours, Jessica. So we're definitely opening it. But I want it to be its own video. I want it to be its own video. I totally want it to be its own video. Because I can't wait. I have not seen it, so I don't know. But I definitely cannot wait. All right, so I have these, and then I'm gonna run some of these through. Oh boy, I tell you, I hate rainy days like this. I totally hate rainy days like this. I'm sure we could use the rain, but I still don't care for them too much. And I think we have something like 4 days of straight rain, too. That's all right. So we have this. I'm going to put that back where it needs to be. And then I'm going to run these through. All right. So we have our next one. Ready? Where am I? I am a country. I am closest to Scotland. And my economy relies heavily on fishing. I have glaciers next to hot springs, geysers, and volcanoes. One of my presidents was the first female head of state. I am near the Arctic Circle. Where am I? I am drinking decaffeinated peach green tea. It's super yummy. Let's see. Andrea's got it. Iceland. Iceland for the win. Yes, Iceland. All right, here we go. I am a port city. I am located in the Northern Hemisphere. My name means fragrant pot. Port pot. Fragrant pot. Fragrant port. I am a financial and manufacturing location. Star ferries cross my busy port. I once belonged to the British colonies. I became a part of China in 1997. Let's see. Hello, Melanie. Good morning. How are you? And we've got Hong Kong. Yes, Hong Kong. All right, I'm going to take this, and now I'm going to put this other one on the other side of this. We're doing a square and a square with this one here. All right. So, I am an Asian city. I was once the capital of the French Indochina. My old quarter streets are named after goods like rice and silk. My temple of literature is more than 900 years old. A famous mathematical puzzle is named after me. My name means between rivers. Let's see, does anybody have it? Okay, so that's done. We're gonna go now with these. Okay, one last one. Ho Chi Minh declared me his capital in 1949. That's the last clue. I have no more after that. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't have known this at all. I don't know half of these. You guys are all much more trivia forward than I am. Annette sometimes has these, but I'm pretty sure she's probably at school. I still have so many more weeks of school left. I don't know. Just seems like it's dragging on. And watch, it'll come. I'll start summer, and then before you know it, it'll go by so fast. Summer for me goes by so fast. Hello from Spain. How are you? Let me see. Anita, that's right. Anita, hello. ¿Cómo está hoy? All right, so I'm going to read you the clues, and then I'm going to give you the answer. All right. I am an Asian city. I was once the capital of the French Indochina. Let me get this. My old quarter streets are named after goods like rice, milk, and silk. Ooh, that all rhymes. My temple of literature is more than 900 years old. A famous mathematical puzzle is named after me. My name means between rivers. Ho Chi Minh declared me his capital in 1945. And the answer is good morning, Norma. It's Hanoi. Hanoi. Hanoi is the answer. That's the answer to that one. Okay. I am an island. Eric the Red settled on me in 982 AD. Let's see. An ice sheet dominates my surface. I am 3 times the size of Texas, and my people are predominantly Inuit. I am politically affiliated with Denmark. I am the world's biggest island. Who am I? Let's see if one of our content creators is on here. Sometimes she's on here in the morning, and you can find her here at this island. And that would be correct. Greenland. Katie the Greenland quilter. All right, so we are going to come over here, and I like to set, oh, I guess I should have checked the, yes, I did it right. Sometimes I have to check myself when I press. I just go pressing how I want. They give you pressing instructions, but you know, sometimes I don't pay attention. All right, so I put this back to make sure that I didn't get myself all wonkified, and then this is gonna come here. So we just do this like that. And they ship internationally too. Cotton Cuts does ship internationally. Let's see. Gilligan's. Yeah, that's all right. We're all part of Gilligan's Island here. We always need some kind of, you know, there was a great thing, and it's like, who would you be? There was a game that I came across, but I didn't buy it, and I should have as well. It was like, if you were on Gilligan's, I guess we could just play. If you were on Gilligan's Island, what character would you be? Who would you be if you're on Gilligan's Island? Would you be Mrs. Howell? Would you be the professor? Would you be Ginger? Who would you relate to? I feel like I relate more to Marianne. I feel they're gonna get it done, girl. Ginger. Anita says Ginger. Yeah, the movie star in me would like to be Ginger, but I probably more like Marianne. Linda says Marianne. I always wanted to be Ginger, but I'm a Marianne. Gilligan has all the fun. True. Gilligan does have all the fun. Anybody here would be the captain? I don't know. The captain seems like a stick in the mud. But he did like to eat. I feel like every episode, that's what we saw. So, all right. So here we go. We have another one of these. Ready? I am a U.S. town. I house a famous cemetery. More than 50,000 perished here in 1863. I am in Adams County, Pennsylvania. The bloodiest battle in the Civil War was fought on my soil. Fourscore and 7 years ago was spoken here. Where am I? No problem. You have a great day, Jessica. So Gettysburg is the right answer. Gettysburg is the right answer. All right. Let's see. Let's grab some who am I? Ready? Who am I? I am an actor. I am Brit. I was in the Shrek movies. I originated the role of Eliza Doolittle on Broadway. I am a great-grandmother of 3, and I mostly play either nannies or queens. I am practically perfect in every way. Who am I? Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright colored ponies and warm woolen mittens. I think I got that right. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. I'm giving you a clue. These are a few of my favorite things. We need more. Okay, not bad. No, you are right. Let's see. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Mary Poppins? No. The songs, la la la. Or thank you. I was like, I'm gonna have to sing the whole album. Yes, yes. How do you solve a problem like Maria? Exactly. Julie Andrews, that is it. That is it. Hi, Vintage Style by Joe. Hi, Paula. Yes, yes, we are playing Who Am I? And that was the most wonderful Julie Andrews. Julia, listen to me. All right, that goes there. Actually, that's like one of my favorite movies of all times. Probably could tell since I probably know all the words to it. All right, so here we go. Next one. I gotta find my glasses. I have not unpacked since. Okay, I am an American Israeli actress. I am an only child and close to my parents. A modeling agency recruited me in a pizza parlor. I shot my first feature film at the age of 12. I founded the Angel City FC. And I shaved my head for V for Vendetta. My Black Swan performance won an Oscar. Who am I? I have no more clues. I know who this is, but I have no more clues because I don't. Couldn't remember her first name. Oh, that's all right. I will give you her initials. Ready? Her initials are NP. NP. Okay, so now what I am doing is I've got all this done. So now I just have to press these, and these get pressed out. I actually cannot wait to see what my Under the Sea colorway. They asked me what 3 I'd like, so let's see. Nope. Okay. So I'm going to give it to you. It's Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman. So these get pressed out. That's the way the back looks. Now with the D and C, that is this one with this one here. That's the D and the C. That didn't sound right, but all right. So we are going to press this towards the D, and the D is this part here. So we're pressing towards the D. Here we go. I'm gonna press them up here because my belly is so sore. It feels like someone just beat me up. All right, here we go. Next one. I mean, I could say the guy's name. Okay, I am a dancer, choreographer, and actor. I am called one of the greatest ballet dancers ever. I defected from the USSR to Canada. I pursued Carrie Bradshaw while playing an artist. Gregory Hines and I partnered in White Nights. My friends call me Misha. Who am I? I will give you the initials are MMB. So we're looking like this. Let me see. I feel like I'm missing. I cannot see from far away. Root. Nope, it's not that. Small steps. Oh. I hope someone is, you're needing some positive energy. We'll send you some positive energy your way. So it is Mikhail Baryshnikov. Mikhail Baryshnikov. Okay, here we go. Ready? What am I? Here we are. But first, before I do that, I have to figure out how to press these. So I have a C and an A and C. So A and C, it says that A has to be pressed this way. Okay, so we're pressing towards the A. And that would be correct. A towards the A. Okay. I am used as a noun and a verb. Blockbuster turned me down. I enjoy a good binge. I also like to chill. I change the way people watch. I'm cracking down on login sharing. You may know me by my iconic sound of to-dun. I think that is to-dun. I don't really, I don't want to give too much out for this. To-dun. I think that's what it is. To-dun. I have to think about that. I'm just all sorts of fun this morning, aren't I? Netflix. Good morning, Barb. Netflix is the right answer. Yes. Netflix is the right answer. Okay. So these are that, and it looks like this. Now we have this, which is D and A. And D and A. So again, A is going to be pressed towards A. I'm pressing towards A because it's going like that. Yep. Okay, so here we go. I am an app. What am I? I am an app. I'm popular with the younger crowd. I get people dancing. I'm also the name of Keisha's debut single. I show the latest trends. Every second, my clock does this. Have you seen my page? It's just for you. What am I? What am I? Good morning, Anna. Oh, it's Thursday. We have to see each other, girl. My house is a disaster. I mean, you're welcome. You should just come on over. It's a beautiful mess, but it's still sewable. It is, Chris. Good morning. Is that Chris? Yes, it is. Good morning. TikTok. TikTok is the right answer. This is interesting. I don't even know what this is, but we're gonna first go to now. I have all the steps where I have all this sewn. So now we need to do a DC, which is, let's see, DC is this, and this is the D. So D comes up like this, and then C and A. D, C, and C and A. Look at that. So it will look like this, right? So we're going to do 4 of those. I'm trying to do 8, so we're going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then count 1, 2, 3, 4, and put those up here. Then what we need to do is an A and a D to these, and we need 4 of those. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put that there. So we need to sew this and this. Then we need to do an A, and then an A and a C. So it goes like this. And we need 4 of these. So this is C and this is A. And then it leaves me with these. So what did I do here? 1, 2, 3. I have to have a 4th one somewhere. Right here. So I take this, which is a D and a C. Well, where does DC go? Okay, it goes like this. So D goes this way, and C goes that way, and then A comes this way, and D goes that way. All right, so I think I have them all. So now my next step is to sew this like that. Oh boy. Yes, Dawn, I am absolutely going to be shipping you your blanket because I did forget it here. And then I spent that whole weekend very short on, on phone use. I've got to tell you the truth. I also have to send out the giveaways. I found that when I was cleaning a little this morning. So I'm going to come in and get all this going. Those fabrics are very pretty. I'm loving these fabrics. This is the hummingbird colorway of PMQ, of the Cotton Cuts PMQ. All right, here we go. You ready? I still don't know what this is, but we're going to figure it out. Ready? I am a unit of data. I am collectible. I can be bought and sold. I can be an image, a video, or a sound. Each of me is unique, and I am stored on a broken chain. I am known by my initials. What am I? Good morning. So blessed by Jess. That's a channel. If you have not checked her out, go over there. GB. No, it's not. I actually never heard of this, so it's interesting. For you the techies out there, it's a tech question. I just don't know anything about it. Bite. Ooh, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, Dawn. It was crazy. I was helping my daughter move, and then we just really did nothing. I didn't even meet up with my friends that I normally meet up with. I totally needed so much rest, and I did. I took naps. And we just hung out. It was a well needed. I did not want to leave because all I did was come home to a lot of dizziness and belly aches. I'm thinking the dizziness is well, that always happens when the diverticulitis acts up. But when it's raining like this, especially for 4 days, I think the barometric pressure really screws with my body. My teenage grandson would probably know. So it's called NFT. NFT, non-fungible token. A non-fungible token. I have no idea. Don't ask me. I guess I'm an old lady. I don't know these things. All right, here we go. What am I? Most people know me by my initials. And this I do know. I might make you dizzy. I help train pilots. I can take you places without leaving the couch. My use must be screened. I had a starring role in Ready Player One. If you know Oculus, you know me. Let's see. Yes, VR or virtual reality. Yes, that is it. All right, so now I have these four. And now I just have to figure out how I'm pressing. There we are. Let's see what else. Let's grab some of these. I can't go on vacation. It's too much again because my vacations here turn into nightmares when I do those cards. They leave us in places we don't want to be. All right. I don't know who that is. I don't even know who that is or this. Well, yeah, we might know who this is. Okay. Let me figure out. I'm going to read this and then we're going to figure out how to press. I am a TV character. My nicknames include Nancy, Ricardo, Shilly, and Sockmouth. I am an experimental physicist at the California Institute of Technology. I am played by Johnny Galicki, Johnny Galicki, maybe. I have lived with Sheldon Cooper. Good morning, Judy. All right, so this has to go this way. Okay. Whoops. Let's see. Do we have it? I thought we might have with this. I will tell you the TV show is got lots of reruns. Actually, my honey worked on this TV show. So if you kind of have that back of your brain, he worked on this TV show. Let's see. Yarn stretch. Oh, good morning, Myra. Good to see you. Good morning, Marlene. Oh, up again. Yes, Leonard, Big Bang Theory. Yes, that's what this is. So this is A and C. So we're going to put that there. And then we need the, let me just see. We need this. And this is A. Oh, no. Let's see what this is. Yes. Why does that look weird? Did I do something wrong here? A, yeah, I did. I put something wrong here, maybe. Let's see, this, oh, wait. Okay, so this goes here, A, D, and C. Sometimes you really have to pay attention what's going on here, right? Okay, it might be this one. And then we have A, and then that's C, and then, yes, that's what it would be. Okay, so this one, which is A, with C here, this gets pressed towards A. So this gets pressed like this. And Leonard Hofstadter is the right answer. You are all right. Big Bang Theory. So I must have, well, if I press this like this, and that press, yeah, that's right. Okay. I have got this. All right. Ready? Here we go. I am a 19th century scientist. This is a real person, okay? This is a real person, okay? An institute bearing my name is located in Paris, France. I had a particular interest in microbiology. I worked out how to produce the first vaccine for rabies. I didn't know that. I invented a technique for killing bacteria in milk. Who am I? Let's see. Yes, you have it. Louis Pasteur. You've got it. All right. I am a political figure. My first name translates to great soul in Sanskrit. Ben Kingsley played me in a 1982 biopic. I am known for my nonviolent protests against British rule. I have the official title of Father of the Nation of India. So that goes like that, and this one will go like this. I'm just double checking so that it goes this way. So I'm pressing towards all the dark squares in this spot. And then everything is nesting, so we are doing good here. Let's see if anyone has this. Yes, Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi. That is the right one. All right, here we are. I am an American actor born in 19 1951. I am a big fan of both David Letterman and Laurel and Hardy. I have voiced the Joker in many animated series. I played a British professor in Kingsman: The Secret Service. I am famous for playing Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. Who am I? Let's see. Well, we have Gandhi. Okay, so I'm going to give it a little, I'm going to run these through, and then we are going to give you guys a little bit of a chance. I'm an American actor born in 1951. I am a big fan of both David Letterman and Laurel and Hardy. I have voiced the Joker in many animated series. I played a British professor in Kingsman: The Secret Service, and I am most famous for playing Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. Same here, Myra. Wait, I missed something. Mark Hamill. Yes, that's it. I can recognize his faces, but I go blank on names. Oh, I go blank on both. So you are all doing better than me. Yes, you've got that. Here we go. I am an American author. An American author, writer. Okay. The only footage that exists of me was filmed by Thomas Edison. My real name is Samuel Langhorne Clemens. I grew up on the Mississippi River, which influenced my writings. I wrote adventures about Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. Who am I? We're getting somewhere with this clue. Look at that. All right. Who do we have? Oh, yeah, we've got it. Mark Twain. All right, here we go. I am a mythical figure. I was imprisoned by the Lady of the Lake. I appear in Disney's The Sword of the Stone. I'm a wizard that appears in the legends of King Arthur. Who am I? All right, so I have oops. Okay, here we go. So A and D, so this is going to be pressed up. So I press these up. Ooh, these look like bird wings, wings of a bird to me. And then these other ones, where are they? Oh, they're right here. By the sewing. Merlin. Merlin is the right answer. Merlin is the right answer. All right, so now I have these, and this is A and C, and these get pressed up as well. And then we get to put them, and we're making 4 of these units. I am working on the small size, is my size. So here we are. So we take these here. We have C to the left, D to the right, and we are making this here, and that goes like this. So we have C goes there and D goes there. I just want to match everything. So I'm making 4 of these that go across. And yes, I am going to sew them. I have some time to work with. Go taking one of my kittens to the vet. Oh, I hope everything's all right. All right, here we go. What's the rumors? I know the faces and the rumors. I missed something, clearly. So here I am. This is what it's looking like. I am going to go ahead and put these together here. And I will pin. And I will take my time. We are going to make one of them right here, and then I can unveil this clue to you all. And I'll do one more here. And then I'm going to head on out. I'm going to make myself some rice cereal. And when I'm saying I'm making myself rice cereal, I'm eating porridge. It's like cream of rice. Something I hadn't eaten in years, but something that seems to be just the right thing to eat when I start having issues. All right, so we have that. And then we're going to come here and put this side on. Again, I'm going to pin. I wonder if my honey's making me breakfast. I hear him rattling downstairs. I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to unveil. Ready? Here, put this here. And this one here. I love, look at this. Everything has fallen into place. I didn't have to cut anything first thing this morning. I just started sewing. Sometimes we need a little bit of that. All right, so now that I have this, we are going to press these out, both of them. Oops. Oh boy. Did I ruin my iron? No, but I almost ruined my iron. I was trying to iron vinyl this morning. Here we are. This is our clue. It is done. And so you're going to make 4 of these units, and then you have clue 4 done. And believe it or not, clue 5, I think, is... Clue 5 will be launched on June 6th. So June 6th, come back. We'll have clue 5, and we're going to get closer to this. Everyone, thank you for coming along on this little adventure with me, spending some time this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I just wanted to say that. I will see you all tomorrow. I actually have the live up because I don't know, this morning I was thinking something else. So I already actually have it posted up. Some days it seems I can do it, and some days it seems I can't. But anyway, if you don't mind, on your way out, clicking that little like button, I would appreciate it. So anyone who's on here and you're on the fence, it would really help me out if you can hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see everybody tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.